My name's Crystal, and I wanted to share with you briefly on the importance of a name. So, several years back, I went through a season of loss, and it was in my season of loss that my ministry was birthed. When I was going through my season of loss, I was in a transition period, and when you're in a transition period, you're no longer where you were, but you're also not yet where God has purposed for you to be, so you're stuck somewhere in the middle. And when you're stuck in the middle, it's kind of like a no man's land. A lot of times when you're in that place, you tend to lose all sense of who you are. And that's kind of what happened to me. I lost all sense of who I was, and I literally hollered out loud, "I don't even know who I am anymore, God." When I did that, I felt impressed to look the meaning of my name up. Again, my name is Crystal, and it means brilliantly clear. I'm also a word person, so I looked my name up, and I began to study the word brilliant, and I began to study the word clear. And I was just so blown away by what it meant. I realized that most of my life I had been living the opposite of who God had called me to be. So I could hear God saying to me, "This is who you are, and this is who I've called you to be." I was so moved by the whole process that I've made it my own personal goal to learn the meaning of everyone's name that I ever come in contact with. Because when I look at you, I don't want to have any kind of preconceived ideas, any kind of judgments, but I want to immediately see you the way that God sees you. And I want to see all the incredible, amazing things that you carry inside of you. And I want to treat you in that way, even if you're not walking it out, because when you begin to treat someone in that manner, they'll begin to change. Here's how it works. So my name means brilliantly clear. Our names are twofold. My name is brilliantly clear. So as I spend time with God, and as I spend time in the Word, and as He brings clarity into my life and revelation and understanding, I in turn will be able to bring clarity into other people's lives where there's not been clarity before. See how that works? So if we carry it inside of us, that means that God put it there. And if God put it there, it's never ours to keep, but always, always, always meant to give away. And I also, as a gift, I want to do, just want to pray about it. And I'd love to do two of your names, whoever God leads me to do. I scanned the wall and I found two names that I wanted to share briefly what your name meanings are. So if you see me looking over to the left, I'm looking at your name meaning. So the first name is Yvonne or Yvonne, Y-V-O-N-N-E, and the second name is Diana. So let's start with Yvonne. It means you, spelled Y-E-W, of nobility and excelled. So you have the word noble, which is nobility. So Yvonne, I would say, you are grand, you are magnificent, you're splendid, you're worthy, you're dignified, you're grand, you're free, you're elevated, highborn. All of this is who you are. So then you have the word exalted, meaning uplifted, joyous, joyful, in high spirits, raised in honor, power, or character. Excelled, meaning to surpass, to go beyond, to distinguish oneself, to outshine, unusual goodness or worth. And then you have the word you. And I love this because there's so many things, there's a lot that this word entails, but I pulled out a snippet of it, of a piece that stood out to me. And the yew is a plant, and it's the foliage of a yew is used to produce cancer-fighting drugs. So what that means is that there's a healing that the yew carries. And so what you carry, there's a healing that you carry as well inside of you. And so I love this because, God might be doing some healing in parts of your life, but also what you carry in you is the ability to speak healing into other people's lives, whether it's on the laying on of hands or just even through your words. Just the way that you speak and the things that you say is very soothing. So there's a healing element that you carry, and to heal means to restore back to health. It means to cure, to set right, to bring to wholeness again. It means to bandage, to bathe, to minister to renew, to revitalize, to right itself. To heal means to cleanse, to soothe, to reconcile. So I think that's a beautiful thing. There's a healing that you carry inside of you, Yvonne. Now let's go to the name Diana. And I love this name as well. Sorry, I'm pulling this up on my phone. So Diana, your name means divine, noted for beauty and swiftness. So divine means supremely good or beautiful. So Diana, you are magnificent. You're pleasant, you're delightful, you're stunning. There's something about you that's just stunning. You're marvelous, you're delightful, you're radiant, you're very good, you're excellent. Then you have the word beauty, which means pretty and charm and attractive. Pleasing to the eye, someone remarkable. Um, it means inviting, pleasing, engaging one's thoughts. Let's see, beautiful, sweet, graceful. All of this is who you are. Tasteful, blessed, darling. So the cool thing about this, though, is it's not just that you're beautiful and that you carry beauty inside of you, but you're able to recognize the beauty in other people when they can't always see it in themselves. And you're able to draw the beauty out of people. So that's a beautiful thing. And not everybody can see, the beauty that they carry in themselves, and you're able to see that and help them to see it too. So that's a little short version of what it is that I do, but it's part of my ministry. And if you're interested in wanting to purchase a name, it's $10 a name, and I pray over the names and I pray over the people, and you get an entire page printout that I've studied out. I've got about close to 1,000 names in my database. It's not like when you go into a bookstore and you can buy a bookmark. I mean, I go into great detail about who you are. And I just think it's so important because even all throughout the Bible, their destinies were tied to the meanings of their names. So if you're interested, you can contact me.